As of that, one of the most frequent calls I get is from a really worried owner whose cat has just stopped eating. And I get it. It's a deeply unsettling feeling because you just know deep down that something isn't right. So let's walk through what could be going on and, more importantly, what you need to do about it.
First things first, I want you to try and reframe this problem. Instead of just seeing a loss of appetite as, a symptom, I want you to think of it as a form of communication. Your cat can't speak our language, so it uses its behavior to send you a really, really important message. And trust me, it's a message we need to take very seriously. We all know cats. They love their food, right? For a lot of them, their whole world kind of revolves around that next meal. So when they suddenly refuse to eat, well, that's about as crystal clear a signal as you're ever going to get that something is off.
This is, without a doubt, one of the most important signs an owner can pick up on. It's like a universal red flag in the feline world that tells us, hey, we need to start investigating. It's a symptom that we should never, ever just ignore and hope it goes away.
So where do we start? Well, we're going to begin with a simple triage process. Let's look at the most common and thankfully the most easily fixable causes first. And the first place we're going to look is at your cat's immediate environment and, of course, their food bowl. You have to remember, cats are incredibly sensitive creatures of habit. They absolutely thrive on routine. So, as you can see here, even what we might think of as small changes in their world, some construction noise next door, a new baby, a new partner, or even just moving the furniture around, that can cause a ton of stress. And for a lot of cats, the very first way they show that stress is by stopping eating. Of course, sometimes the answer is a whole lot simpler. And let's be honest, cats can be unbelievably picky. Did you just switch their food? Sometimes even a tiny formula change in their favorite brand is enough to make them turn their nose up. You should also check the freshness. Would you want to eat stale food? And it's also totally possible that, just like us, their tastes have just changed over time.
Okay, so if you've ruled out stress and you're pretty sure it's not the food, our next step is to consider some common physical problems. We're talking about things that are often temporary, but could definitely be making it uncomfortable for your cat to eat.
This is where you need to put on your detective hat. Are you seeing any other symptoms? Any vomiting or diarrhea? That points straight to an upset stomach. What about a lot of extra grooming, maybe some hacking? That could mean a hairball is causing a bit of a blockage. And here's a big one. If they seem interested in the food, they go up to the bowl and then just back away, that is a classic sign of dental pain. All right, now we need to talk about when this whole situation shifts from just concerning to urgent. It is so important to recognize the red flags that tell you this is no longer a wait-and-see kind of thing. I need you to pay really close attention to the timeline here. If your cat hasn't eaten a single thing for more than 24 hours, we are officially moving into a critical situation. See, cats are really unique animals. They can't go without food for long periods. It puts them at risk for some very serious health complications, like a dangerous liver condition. A lot of the time, a prolonged loss of appetite is the very first clue we vets get that something more serious is happening under the surface. It can be a sign of anything from an infection to kidney issues or a whole host of other problems that absolutely need a professional diagnosis, and fast. I know this can feel really overwhelming and scary, but you are not helpless here. I'm going to give you a very clear, very simple, and actionable 3-step plan that you can follow right now. Okay, here's your plan. Step 1, observe. Look closely. Is your cat hiding more than usual? Do they seem weak or lethargic? Are you seeing any other signs of sickness? Step 2, offer. Try and tempt them. Warm up some smelly wet food, they love that, or offer a little bit of clean tuna. But then there's step 3, and this is by far the most critical. Consult. If they still refuse to eat or if you've hit that 24-hour mark, you must call your veterinarian. That step is completely non-negotiable. It really all comes back to this one core idea. Your cat can't come up to you and tell you what's wrong, but its behavior, well, that's sending you a message loud and clear. Your job, as their person, is to be their interpreter and to figure out what they're trying to say. So the final question I have is for you. Your cat is communicating with you in the only way it knows how. It's putting its trust in you to notice, to understand, and to act on its behalf. Are you listening? Because your attention right now can make all the difference in the world.